BC, what's going on? It's Chris back here filming another video with you before life gets crazy. I gotta go pick up the kids from school a little bit and going camping tomorrow for the weekend with my son. So yeah, so just quick vinyl finds video from getting backed up, you know what I mean, after I clean stuff and gotta get stuff shelved. So right now we're listening to Flow. I showed this I think a couple videos back, but yeah, just kind of rock with a little bit of jazz influence at some points. Don Feldman plays on here. Don Felder, I'm sorry. Holy smokes, Don Felder from the Eagles, one of his first groups. So that was cool music. All right, so it's gonna be a lot of rock and some jazz, you know, just a mixture of stuff. But start off with some nice Southern blues rock. ZZ Top, their first album, titled First Album, on London from 1971. Just great jazz blues rock. ZZ Top, never go wrong. All their, especially their early stuff, their first 2-3 albums are just excellent. The first song on here, Somebody Else Been Shaking Your Tree, just sets the tone for the album. Just starts hitting, you know, it's just great stuff. So very happy to get that. Next one, also their second album, Rio Grande Mud, also on London, 1972. Very cool. Same thing, more the same as the first one. Just Francine's a great song. Chevrolet, I think a lot of people know. So awesome. Thanks Chuck for writing your name on that. All right, this one a lot of people have. I did not have this for the longest time. I was holding out for some reason, but this is the band, self-titled, 1969. Yep, 1969 on Capitol. Terrific. Obviously, the whole album is excellent, but Up on Cripple Creek would be one of the hits off here. Whispering Pines, The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down. Just excellent album. Can't go wrong with that. Very happy to have that finally. I've been on the want list for quite a while. All right, so now we got some jazz. We got Chick Corea, Miroslav Vitous, and Roy Haynes on the drums. This is the same trio that recorded Now He Sings, Now He Sobs, one of Chick Corea's favorite or most famous albums. So this is the first time that they got back together since that album. Nice gatefold, two LP set from 1982. So nice year of my birth there. So very cool. Second side's all recordings of Monk that they play together, which is nice. So I think I got that up at Recycle Books in Denton for like $8, so I couldn't pass it up. It's not a really rare jazz album, but it's still cool. Now this next one is a rare jazz album, and one that I really can't believe I found, but Sonny Rollins Quartet, Tenor Mandes. You can see that original mono pressing. I don't know if it was too fuzzy or not, but 446 West 50th Street, New York City. Yeah, just killer stuff here, guys. John Coltrane, his only known appearance with Sonny Rollins is on side 1, track 1 of this, and I mean it's just awesome. This is from like 1959, I want to say. 1956. I'm sorry, 1956, and just awesome. I mean, I really can't even believe I found that for a decent price. Like I said, I don't pay too crazy for jazz records. I can't get into that hole yet. Maybe as I get older and stuff, but I got a long ways to go, so I'm pacing myself. So next, we got a little pop rock. Todd Rundgren. I always forget this one. Hermit of Mink Hollow on Bearsville Records, 1978. This is like one of the first albums that he recorded all the songs that he wrote. I like Todd Rundgren. Some are better than others. This isn't my favorite from him, but still enjoyable. So I think one of the hit songs off here, or one of the ones I like anyways, Can We Still Be Friends? but I can't remember what the hit song off that was. So. Alright, next, I saw this at an estate sale and saw it shining at me with the gold embossed lettering there, the Queen first album, self-titled. It's got the nice shiny in the back too. 1973 on Elektra. I'm not going to go too deep into it here. I mean, everybody knows Queen. Doing Alright, My Fairy King, Liar, The Night Comes Down. Good stuff, good stuff. Next, this was an artist I showed in my vinyl tag video for consistency, batting average, or I guess you could say. And yeah, sure enough, another solid album from Mr. Sam Cooke, My Kind of Blues, original mono press on RCA. This one is from 1961. Don't get around much anymore. Terrific song off here, Little Girl Blue, also another great song. Batting average, consistent. All right, next one. I got these at not an estate, so I think I got these at Goodwill actually. I've been having terrible luck at Goodwill lately, but for some reason these were sitting there. And yeah, the Louvin Brothers. This is Ira and Charlie, 1958 on Capitol. Very, very cool. It's an original. It's got that blue Capitol. Very nice. Kind of famous for their Satan Is Real album, but they also have other great albums like this one, just folky, probably more on the country bluegrass side than folk. Yeah, just very nice, gospel-ish, obviously. And the next one, more of the same. It's the Louvin Brothers, Near My God to Thee. This one was the one right before the last one. This is from 1957, also on the same early Capitol label. Very nice. Just the same stuff, more gospel, folk, country, kind of more on the gospel country, I guess you could say. But yeah, great stuff. Anything I see from the Louvin Brothers, I pick up. That's like my third one now. So still haven't found Satan Is Real yet. It's gonna be a hard one, I think. Next one, Ry Cooder, Borderline. This was sealed when I got it from an estate sale, 1980 on Warner Brothers Records. Not one of his top albums, I would say, but still very enjoyable. Trying to see who else. John Hyatt plays with him on this. Got some other backup vocals playing on this, but The Girls from Texas is a great kind of Tex-Mex track. Yeah, check it out. See if you like it. It's decent. Nice. Oh, I forgot to mention it's a promo copy, white label promo copy. And this was also at that same estate sale. It's a group called Faith, self-titled from 1973. Man, pretty big glare today. But it's on Brown Bag Records, which I didn't own much of. This might be my first one on Brown Bag Records, but they later changed their name after this album to the Faith Band, which I kind of found out later on because I was like, they only have one record, but they ended up changing it to Faith Band. So yeah, this is cool. Folky at times, definitely more rock. Yeah, it's alright. Next one, Mylon, Holy Smoke. 1971 on Capitol Records, or Columbia Records. Is it Columbia? Yeah, Columbia Records. I'm sorry about that. Kind of folky southern rock. Kind of a big group. Trying to see here. Yeah, there's like 10 or 12 people in this group, I think. Known for his gospel work kind of later on in life. I don't know. Nice little album. You don't really see that much. I kind of got it because the cover, I thought it was going to be a little bit different, but still kind of neat. Check it out, see what you think. What we got here? This one, I got it just because of him, but Booker T, and Priscilla Jones, his wife at the time. This is Chronicles, 1973. Oops, sorry about that glare. You can kind of see them sitting on the beach together. It's on A&M. They were married for a couple years. I guess she was Rita Coolidge's sister, I think. Someone told me that a long time ago. I think that's to be true. I think that is a true statement, but don't quote me. Funk, soul music, but definitely more pop oriented. So take it for what you will. Let me see here. I think Time was the hit off of here. It was written by Rita Coolidge actually. So yeah, check it out. Not my favorite, obviously, Booker T album, but what are you gonna do? Let's see here. Yes. Randy Newman, Little Criminals. 1977 on Warner Brothers. Love Randy Newman. Plays one of my favorite songs, I Love LA, which I play after every Dodger game. You guys all know that's one of my favorites. So yeah, this is one of his best, I think. Glenn Frey and Joe Walsh play on a lot of the tracks on here. A lot of the tracks, actually. Don Henley plays on here. Short People and Baltimore, I think would probably be my favorite track. So yeah, kind of nice little album. Kind of neat that some Eagles play on there. What do we got now? Oh yeah. Shakti with John McLaughlin. It's sung too, so gotta see if that's legit or not, but it seems like it might be. So yeah, it's a promo, gold stamp promo, white label. Pretty nice. 1976, Columbia. It's kind of when he started getting into, you know, some Indian type music. Definitely jazz oriented fusion with some Indian hints of it, you know what I mean? Pretty neat, but not something I'll go to all the time. Next one, very, very nice album. This is Sonny Stitt, Stan Getz, and Dizzy Gillespie. This is called For Musicians Only. 1950, I think it came out in 56, but this is like a 57 pressing. This is a UK pressing on Columbia, which is kind of cool. I think the US version came out on Verve, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, the jacket's real glossy and flimsy, like the typical UK jackets were back then. But just a nice album. Three giants. Look at them there. Great recording. John Lewis on piano. Obviously Stan Levy's on drums, and then Ray Brown on bass. So just terrific. Just a nice finger snapping album all the way through. Nice bop. Great solos by all three of these guys. They kind of let each other shine on this. I think it's just a terrific jazz album. So check it out. I keep picking up albums from this guy every time I see him. Some are cheap, some are not. This one is Gabor Szabo, Gypsy 66. Original mono. Or is it mono or stereo? Yeah, mono. Original mono pressing. Great Hungarian jazz guitarist, obviously. This is his debut as a leader, I believe. Rudy Van Gelder, of course, recorded this, as did a lot of the great jazz albums of that time. And yeah, just a terrific album. Gary McFarland plays on this. Barry Galbraith also plays on this. So yeah, very, very nice, enjoyable. Not his best, but still enjoyable. Next one, kind of a crazy little album. Kind of one I got just like that Mylon album, or Mylon, whatever you want to call it. This is The Crazy World of Arthur Brown. Self-titled from 1968 on Track Records, which is, I think, a subsidiary of Atlantic. So not sure what's going on with that, but yeah, some psych from the UK, I guess. I think the hit off of here was a song called Fire, I want to say, or Fire Poem, something like that. Song 2, I think, was the hit off of here. So he also does a pretty cool, on the second side, track 1, I Put a Spell on You, nice cover of that, which is kind of cool. Look at that face, almost looks like Manson or something. But yeah, very nice little album. Alright, second to last here. I usually don't buy singles, but you know, it's McCartney, Ebony and Ivory. Stevie, pretty cool. I usually don't, like I said, I usually don't buy a lot of them, but don't know why. I just felt like that when the B-side's Rain Clouds. So there you go. And last but certainly not least, this is only like my second album from these guys now. It's Funkadelic, One Nation Under a Groove. Getting down for the funk of it, just like they sing. Great album. Probably one of their top sellers, I think. One of their top sellers. But yeah, awesome stuff. On Warner Brothers, 1978. But it has the, I was kind of nervous because I got this on eBay. And the seller, we didn't really know, but it came with the EP as well. 7-inch, I think the last 4 songs are on this little 7-inch here, so that was cool. I didn't think it was going to come with it, and I was kind of like, oh, that kind of sucks, but this is an artist that, you know, I kind of really want to get more of this year. There's a couple that I really want to get more of this year, but I really want to get some more funk in my life this year, starting with Funkadelic, obviously Maggot Brain. I can't think of the other one right now that I really want to get, but they have so many, but I really want to try to get a lot. I have a lot of Parliament albums, but just not a lot of Funkadelic, so that's it, VC. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I got a busy weekend, so hopefully you guys are all having a good time, good week, and yeah, talk to you guys later.